when a book is written about Jewish philanthropy in the 21st and 20th century, Maurice and Vivienne Wohl's philanthropy deserves a chapter of major importance.
He was born in 1923 in the East End of London to immigrant parents from Eastern Europe. From these humble beginnings, Maurice Wohl's vision, enterprise, and commitment made him one of the great Jewish philanthropists of our time. Together with his wife Vivienne, his partner in all things, he touched and changed and immeasurably enriched countless lives of men, women, and children, of Jews and non-Jews alike, through his tireless support for health, art, education, and Jewish life.
I would say Maurice was a modest, quiet, single-minded man who cared for people.
Maurice was an extremely dignified, understated Britisher, with a British accent, of course, but also with a nice hat. And Vivienne, as always, was beautifully dressed and vivacious. And they were the two people who actually dreamed up the Rose Garden. And it's one of the many, many things they did in the city they loved, in the city of Jerusalem.
This Jerusalem, with its troubled history, is being nurtured to flower and bloom, to be a city of peace and beauty, of tranquility and charm. People of peace will come to the city of peace to enhance its beauty. To the citizens of Jerusalem and the people of Israel, may the Walrose Park of Jerusalem be an area of beauty and a source of inspiration. May generations walk the paths of this park in peace and solitude and enjoy the splendor of its surroundings. I thank you.
Maurice was driven to philanthropy by the fact that he was endowed by the Almighty, by the Kadosh Baruch Hu, and built wealth of his own, to see the world around him and give. And he was a very big donor. He wasn't such a hugely the wealthiest man on earth. And yet, he gave a lot, way beyond what one would expect.
I think what Maurice Wohl did for the JDC should be a model for other board members to follow, and for the rest of the Jewish community to take into account that JDC needs a support from the community and from many communities in the world that have a responsibility for Jews all over the world.
Maurice was brought up in a very traditional, almost Hasidic family background. His father was a rabbi, so he would have known from his childhood the concept of tzedakah, whether it was as a result of religious inspiration or simply his concern for his fellow human being and fellow Jews in particular. He was compassionate.
Mr. Maurice Wohl for services to charity.
Family and friends are there to share the moment.
Maurice was passionate about taking steps to safeguard the future of the Jewish people. He was a very committed Jew and a very committed Zionist.
When it came to projects that in the hospitals, research projects, he just wanted to know that they would be of benefit for human beings. It wasn't just esoteric research. It was for the benefit of people.
Vivienne was a wonderful human being. She was warm and friendly and good-hearted. She was caring. She was extremely interested in what goes on in the country.
I know the lovely story of Maurice telling me that he was walking down the road once with Vivienne, and as they were walking down the road, they saw a poor man who asked for some money, and Maurice gave him, I suppose, 5 shillings. Vivienne said to him, "That's not enough, you haven't given him enough. Lend me £1." And he lent her £1, and she gave it to the man.
All the meetings that I had with members of the Shaarei Tzedek community in London were always with both of them. Towards such a meeting, he would ask her to come over to his office, and it was obvious that without her consent, he would not make the donation.
JDC work is global, and we do all kinds of things all over the world. The things that interested him were to help the Soviet Jews who were in great need at the time when we entered the former Soviet Union. The other thing that interested him was Jewish civilization, Jewish culture. It was very important to him that even the Shiva Bachurim, the Shiva men, get a training not only in the Torah, but also get real training to be able to support their families. He felt what JDC was doing was important for the Jewish people everywhere, particularly in Israel, but also in Israel, but all over the world.